I'm currently involved in a project called the Prison Project with one of the attorneys, Mary Ann Zavez.
I'm working on Social Security disability cases and some family law cases dealing with modifications of parental rights and responsibilities.
I'm working on one family law case. It's a guardianship of 3 little children, and it's a very complex case with multiple issues, and there's many parties involved.
I think the legal clinic has given me an experience in family law that I could have never gotten in a classroom setting. I mean, it's one thing to read cases, and it's another thing to be actively involved in them.
So the clinic has helped me gain an appreciation for what it's like to have to answer to a client.
It was definitely a huge learning curve, but has been incredible with striking up my own sense of initiative and what I'm able to do and my confidence level within the clinic.
It is a law office, and so you do real legal work and you work with real attorneys on real cases with real clients.
I feel like because I've had so much client contact that the clients that I work with really view me as their attorney. Certainly we're supervised by staff attorneys at the clinic.
We represent a really diverse client base, and we represent people who really need our help. And people are really impressed by the fact that we're really putting ourselves out there and helping the community and doing a good job of representing folks who really need it here in Vermont.
I mean, you know you're doing something that's valuable and you're helping society and you're helping these clients, which is completely different than law school. It makes everything worth it.
One thing that attracted me to Vermont Law School in general is this idea that as an attorney, you're not just in it for yourself. Your job's to make society better, and I think that the clinic really benefits this community.
The experience of making these phone calls yourself and of filing the motions yourself and of calling the courts yourself is entirely different than going home and having 40 pages of assigned reading on something that someone else has already done.
I mean, everyone wins in this situation. The clients are able to be represented when otherwise they might not be able to find an attorney or a student that could help them. And I would definitely recommend it to anyone that they explore working at the SouthRoyalton Legal Clinic, because the experience you gain there is like no other that you will gain in law school.
It's a great way to get out of the classroom and put the skills you learn actually into practice. And I think you learn a lot just from being in a legal office and doing actual legal work.
We all share the same responsibilities and the same burdens with being in the clinic, and we all have hard cases, we have easy cases, we have funny cases. So it's great to have people that you can count on that really understand what you're dealing with and the pressures and the joys of working in the clinic.
At some point you do feel like you're a lawyer, you feel like you're advocating for your clients, but you also do have the supervision there of the attorneys, and I can't tell you how valuable it is to be able to work with experienced attorneys and learn how to be a proper advocate and how to analyze and work on cases.
I feel like that it's really helped me distinguish myself in interviews. One interview that I had a few weeks ago, the attorney who was interviewing me said he'd interviewed several other candidates and that I was the only one who seemed like that I would be ready to go on my first day at work, and I attribute that to experience that I've had at the clinic and experience that I had working in the district attorney's office last summer.